Hello everyone, it's Rider here and welcome to another video, and this is actually a review this time. I haven't done a review for a while, and this one I need to say thank you to John, who's a subscriber, who pointed me in the direction of this item being in stock in Smith's, and I managed to grab one, and they've been really low stock and they haven't really been in stock at all since. It's a Netflix Bumblebee, so we're going to start off by having a look at the box. Cool image of Bumblebee there. I do prefer these Netflix boxes. I think there's just something about the white background that's really cool. It is an official Volkswagen trademark, as you can see. You can see Bumblebee in all his glory on the back. He transforms in 20 steps. He comes with the same blaster that come with Cliff Jumper, and he's got a bit of parts forming going on. But yeah, as I say, nice artwork at the top, Transformers at the bottom. And I won't show you the bottom of it because it's got my name on and everything like that. Now it does come with, apart from the instructions, it comes with, if I can find it, a piece for building Teletran 1. Now actually I haven't got the whole set of these, so this is something that I might be able to use and piece together, maybe, I don't know, for some photography or something like that if I wanted to do it. But yeah, you get that with it as well, so it's worth knowing that, I suppose, isn't it? I'm going to start off with Bumblebee in his alt mode and look at this lovely, masterpiece-esque, wonderful thing. This is a beautiful alt mode. Now we know it's not cartoon accurate because it was like kind of condensed and squashed up like the original toy. But this is a beautiful representation of a Volkswagen Beetle. An absolutely stunning version of it. Got his Autobot symbol there. I don't know if you can see this, but there's definitely a VW symbol there and also on the wheels. And we've actually got some nice silver paint on the wheels as well. The blue windscreen is clear. Maybe would have preferred that painted, but part of the reason I would have liked it painted was so they didn't actually use clear plastic on it, because there is a part of the transformation where you really have to shove this. There's some longer tabs and you need to shove them in. It gets a little bit scary. It's a really cool figure. I really like it. Now, when it comes to accessories, I've basically given them to Wheeljack. I don't see the point of giving Bumblebee the same weapon as Cliff Jumper, because he never had that weapon, and I could have broken down that weapon a little bit more and given him like the two pistols or whatever, but I thought actually that makes a kind of cool welding tool for Wheeljack, and let's face it, Wheeljack doesn't come with many weapons anyway, he only comes with this one thing. But then what do I give Bumblebee? Well, in the Centurion's weapon pack there was a G1 accurate blaster for him, so I'm going to give Bumblebee this little blaster here. Now I haven't actually tried to attach these to Bumblebee's alt mode. I don't know if you can or if you can't. Let's have a look. Okay, right. After forgetting how to attach the guns at the back, the answer is you can give Bumblebee that ski mode if you really want to. I don't see why you would want to, because he never did it in the cartoon and it looks a bit silly anyway. But it's something you can do with that weapon, so in a way it's nice that they included it. But there is a second way you can integrate this weapon in alt mode. So by lifting up the arms and moving the parts forming piece up, you can integrate a cannon on the top of Bumblebee like so, which, yeah, it's a bit like, it wasn't mech tech, was it? Or was it mech tech in the films? I forget what they were called, but where the vehicle modes turned into a more armoured mode in the Bayverse. It's kind of like that, I suppose. I mean, it's really silly. I mean, you're never going to display it like that. But you know what? It's a cool thing anyway. It's nice from a play factor point of view. But I'm still going to give it to Wheeljack so we can do a bit of welding and maybe make a few more Studio Series 86 Dinobots. Fingers crossed. So here are the tabs I was talking about. These ones here that are scary. They're going really tight. You have to force them in. And being it's clear plastic, it's just a matter of time before it'll break. If you do flip this backwards and forwards pretty often. So be aware of that. Let's not forget his parts forming piece. He can kind of wear this as a shield if you really wanted to do that for some bizarre reason. But let's not. Let's just stick it straight on his back. And that's where it will remain. And it fits in quite nicely there, quite snugly. And here he is, fully transformed up with his parts forming back, and he's really, really nice. Size comparison wise, let's bring back in Wheeljack, we might as well. Scales really, really well together. Whether you're having this from the Netflix version, where they were working together, or you're going G1 cast, these two together look absolutely stunning. Let's go over some articulation. So his head can do a full rotation with a little bit of a squeeze. He's pretty tight there. Arms all the way around and all the way out. Bend at the elbow. Full rotation at the wrists. I need to move his fist around. Waist can do a full rotation. Legs all the way out and all the way forward for the full range. Bend at the knee on both knees. And a pretty cool ankle rocker. So articulation wise, absolutely stunning. Face sculpt, it's somewhere between Generation 1 and the Netflix cartoon. It's neither bang on the money with either, if I'm honest with you. It's somewhere in between. I think it does a good job. The one thing, same with Cliff Jumper, I really wanted to see on this toy, bit like the MP version of this, is a flip round panel here. If that was in there with an Autobot logo on, I'd be hands down saying this is probably, this and Cliff Jumper would probably be up there for Toy of the Year, and it still might be. The paint on it, or the plastic, I can't quite tell what it is. This is definitely paint on here, but I don't know whether this is plastic that's been painted. I'm not sure. I think it actually might be. It's beautiful. Done really, really well. It's a great, great little figure. And for £20, I know some people will start moaning saying, oh, it's a Legends figure at a deluxe price point. But what you get for here is real quality. And it's tight. It poses well. It's got some great articulation. It's got some pretty cool accessories if you really want to break them down. I mean, I suppose we can do that now if you really want to see what they look like with these guns on there. There you go. I mean, you can have that look going on if you really wanted to. You could go for the full cannon look if you really wanted to. You don't get this blast effect part, by the way. That's one I've put on there. So you can get that going on if you really wanted to. But as I say, this is staying with Wheeljack over here. And I'm happy to have him armed up. And I'm going to take the weapon that come with the Centurion weapons pack, stick that in his hand, and for me, that completes the look. That is beautiful. Really, really happy. Really happy to have picked him up. And it seems that this has been released in really limited numbers at the moment. But you know what? I'm really happy to have it. I think it is a great figure and a high recommend from me. I did manage to pick up a later one as well, which I might do a review of. In fact, I'll show you really quickly now. Here she is. I think she wears the mould in robot mode better than RC, but I might do a full review of her as well. She's pretty cool. But yeah, that's it. That is... I've lost him. That is Netflix Bumblebee. Hopefully he'll be restocked in Smith's by Christmas. Hopefully you'll be able to get your hands on him because he's a really wonderful figure. And as I say, a high recommend from me. Anyway, until next time, I've been Zortrod. I hope you've enjoyed this little review, and I'll catch you again soon.